Hello guys and gals, my name is Hansler845 and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. Now, I'm going to be trying something that might help with the syncing of my audio. I'm gonna stop the video at 10-minute intervals to make sure that, well, and stitch them together to make one full video to make sure everything is correct. If it doesn't, I don't know what to do. And also, sorry if it's lower quality. For some reason, my game is bugging out, and by that I mean the quality setting for some reason what it was once 1600 by 900 apparently turned to this. It's kind of annoying, actually. Alright, let's get into it. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Oof. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So, was he your teacher then, Miss Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. I doubt it. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. So he's 10 times as vicious and 20 times as ruthless. Ruthless. That's not good. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, not sponsored, by the way. Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. let's see how he looks in this new style. Man, I really need to clean my TV screen. That's kind of how I'm able to do this angle thing. I have my laptop right here, and I have my TV in front of me, giving me a straight-on angle. December 26, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. Good lord, he looked awful in that thing. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You know, as much as I hate the guy, I kinda do like the way he looks in this. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? You know, I want to give him a voice. I really do, but I don't know what to give him. Oh, it changed it. I don't know, I'm gonna try this. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here? Were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? Among prosecutors, yeah. How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. Look, I know I only do voices for a select few characters, i.e. the judge and, you know, von Karma, but that's really because I don't really know how to do voices, except for those two. Oh, and Winston Payne and Grossberg. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. Woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Alrighty then. It went towards the boat rental shop. Alright. Should be right back. Don't worry, if all goes to plan, they'll be all stitched together. Alright then, there we go. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who had the two gunshots, right? Object. That's an awful noise. That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people. Oh, that man and the woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people? There are two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Whoa! For what? Oh, it wasn't to me, it was to Gumshoe? You're kind of a dick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Port Gumshoe. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a medal at all, really. Stop objecting to everything! Detective. The court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Speaking of, detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never had so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the head, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. So we had to arrest Mr. Edwards. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. What? Fired 3 times? But I thought there was only 2. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Me? Oh. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's hat was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This finger, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court, anyway? Yeah. Detective December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? Oh, your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it actually is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Well, Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Hold on a second, Judge. Alright, now hold on a second, Judge. This court finds the defendant...
Objection!
Oh, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. If there weren't, then Miles would be sent off to the gallows. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions. But really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I don't really care about this fact. Anyway, yeah, I don't really care. I didn't even present anything, so I didn't even point out a contradiction yet. How is that a contradiction? I was just making sure I had facts clear. I mean, come on. Did you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Objection. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Three times. One bullet shot. I don't know. Getting chills.
Objection!
Shut up, no. Alright, apologies, I didn't mean to hit stop on that, but apparently I did. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, I feel like a complete idiot for doing that, and I accidentally, I think I accidentally closed my game. I don't know. All I know is that it closed. Well, I'm not gonna bullcrap you. As you can see, there's... Well, no, you can't. As you would be able to see with my camera over here, my lives are all the way back up. Now, I just reloaded it because I didn't want the shame to weigh down on me. I'm sorry. Anyway. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I had that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the shot the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hat, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I... Sustained. Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? But there weren't any contradictions in that. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Oh, I just skipped over because I didn't think it was important. It's hurt. Could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? What is the witness's motive in having... You know what? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick. Lara's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's... If I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Water hurt. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Laura, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. God, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? That's wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. I realized I was talking as Phoenix was von Karma's voice. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 6 times, Judge? You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Slaughterheart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. My affair. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Peh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. Oh, whoops, I just noticed that. Bye. For now. Alright, here we go. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken professional, high-quality film, right? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? By the way, von Karma looks like he's dead. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. von Karma. How could you possibly see Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Thank you, Maya. I still feel bad that I got that wrong. Apparently, I was supposed to press harder 3 times. I didn't know. And no, I didn't do any research. I wouldn't do that again. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. You know what? Actually, trust everything. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Your camera? Yeah, it's gone automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Mr. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you're out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, you wish to press further about the camera. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hurt, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Miss Hurt, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Faces the lake. Present. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Says me. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Take that! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Oh, what's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Well, set up to take one of the loud noises. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises. That's why you had set your camera. Oh, whoops. Oh, I got caught up in this. Be right back. Alright, then. My dad interrupted me again. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And then I saw a flash run near the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and hoped to fly. I do believe it's hope to fly. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin. You may cross-examine the witness. Excuse me? Excuse me. But, as the defense, whenever a witness makes a new testimony, I have the right to cross-examine said witness. So screw off, Von Karma. I am allowed to cross-examine her. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Thank you, Phoenix. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Ha ha. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm a highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. Karma, objection. And guess what? What? That was a UFO just hanging out of the sky. A UFO. UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. And, That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Indeed. Not sponsored for this one either. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real. Mr. Wright. This is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera was triggered was that night. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you ask me questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. What exactly sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the bolt the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know, she had a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat von Karma any other way. There has to be something. It doesn't sound right. Objection! Oh, ew. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you had a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hurt, are you saying that you're not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality it might, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. That enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgewest, or worse. What should I do? I'm gonna show the enlargement, I'm not gonna wait. Miss Hat, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, and you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. I don't know, I doubt that. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Walter Hurt. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. The hand. The hand! In case you guys aren't seeing it, Edgeworth's right hand. That's a left hand. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor. There's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? I know I didn't stop the video to think about it. I didn't stop the video to think about it. I'm constantly stopping the video so that I try to make sure that the audio stays together. Apologies. Now. So if I suddenly stop and then keep going, that's what I'm doing. I'm stopping the video to move it forward. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Take that!
Yeah, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapons were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We know now that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? There was only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Close enough. It's 39 inches. Which is 3 feet and 3 inches. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. And already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, that time I just paused the video. However, the prints on the gun reveals that the shooter was not... The prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened on that leg anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I did not. I was just kidding around. Look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel what they were saying, Mr. Edgeworth? To state how you really feel what they were saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I requisition a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. added to the court record. Alright, well, I said I wasn't gonna ever do it again. Apologies, got interrupted yet again. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna be ending the video here, not just yet. I'm gonna be continuing through the rest of the... I'm gonna continue through the second investigation. The only reason that I'm doing this is because I want there to be an even number of episodes at the end of my Phoenix Wright list, okay? And by that, I mean, at the end, the way I was going, I would have ended up with 22, and it feels like an awkward number, so I'm combining a couple more episodes in to, you know, make it to make it 21. That seems like a more natural number. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this for now. The recording, I mean. I'm gonna continue soon. Here we go then. December 26th Detention Center Visitors Room. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get some bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Aww. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Mindco law offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene today. At the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. You shouldn't be playing chess, man. Yeah, I can imagine so, Phoenix. December 26th, Gold Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. I guess that's why they call it a nature park. It's quite pretty when the cherry trees along the lakeside blossom in spring. Today, it's just cold. I wonder if Grossberg has anything to say today. December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. I think Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. And again, the painting back. I feel kind of bad for him. I figured I might as well try it. Okay, I thought the music wasn't on there for a moment. December 26th, Gold Lake Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Beyonce. Stretch out on both sides. It's a pretty big lake, really. Line up of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog. Except maybe Maya if you had a samurai dog. December 26th, Gold Lake Woods. Ah! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. So you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any ideas what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were two witnesses. There were two witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgewest. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgewest doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 is an incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, you can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it went for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgewest, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgewest? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgewest is posting the whole amount. What? Edgewest? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgewest to pay this month's rent, too. Yeah. Right, you're gonna have to wait a little while. December 26th, boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. The police took away the extra boat that was used tonight. Indeed, there's a space for one more boat at the dock. December 26th Detention Center. Visitors Room. Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. You've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good or bad as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure! Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I didn't notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. I don't know why I tried that. December 26th, Gold Lake Park entrance. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realize that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it in half. I was doing it half just to say I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta. You go, gal. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. finish your spirit medium training first. But what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. Again, I don't think that myself. I mean, really, I don't really think that. It's been all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa. Gordy? But Gordy doesn't, I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. You got it? Got it? Okay. Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Phoenix, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't see what I mean. Gordy? Sure I do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Oh, hey! December 26th, Gold Lake Public Beach. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry. What the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? What's my wallet? No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. Now, apparently my water bottle's behind my monitor. The same class for a little bit. Transfer schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it though. Hey Larry. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for a month, yeah. For about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it here yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Nothing else found me. Damn it. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. Screw you, Maya. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. Oh. There we go. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile. Missile. Here, boy. Woof. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Hey, look, Nick. Cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Woof. Next, secret weapon number 2. A fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3. A metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might be eating soda cans. Might have been... Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Oh, let's borrow a missile for now. Can we borrow a missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Whoop! He's so cute! Oh boy. K-9 unit missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, alright. That little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Oh no! What's wrong, Missile? Yip 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 yip. Eek! Missile! Missile! Much weapon! Whoa! Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs. Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. Ha ha ha. It's going to have to this time. Well, considering you didn't pay me, consider this even. What happens if I present him the dog? I want to see what happens. Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Keep that mutt away from me. What am I going to tell the big boss? There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. Heh, my poor dogs. Hi, Laura. Hey, y'all. Well, you ever find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, whoa. No, you don't. No sneezing. Ah, achoo! I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pays a lady. No. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least, like I said. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo of my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO. Anyway, if I can't get a career making photos this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Well, haven't I show her the dog? Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, wrong thing. December 26th, 107. What? Sorry, that was an error on my part. Can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take the last one I lent you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which one will it be? Can I borrow that just flimsy looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Fishing pole borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, this might be why I have to use it. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all. Gordy. You're really going to try to fish out a monster. Save address, yes. Bring the tear to my eye in more ways than one. Yeah, cool. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot? For what? It's time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh. Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought the missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Nick! How could you? I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. I love that joke. It's good. What? I like dogs. As pets. Oof. She hit me. Hey. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans of boots, okay? Here we go. Oh. We usually only see that side profile in like quad or something. Ah, my leg. Womp! Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lara. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's paywall. Nick, hey, my poor wallet. What are you going to do with Gordy? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Hey Lara, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches as spare change or something. Oh. I hadn't thought about that. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just saw it was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth is out. I'm at a loss here. Well, wait, for catching Gordy. Fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. Hold on one second, I'm gonna switch up my lighting. Alright, I'm back now. Damn it. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Well, what should we do? I don't know, I've been in detention this whole time. I think I would let you decide what we should do. Deal? Well, anything thoughts you want to share? Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya. She probably thought about Mia the whole time she was in there. Still not here? America, South Korea, is that China? Britain, and I do recall correctly that that's Australia. The flags look sadly out of place here, flapping viciously back and forth in the cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know of the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Look a little out of place. I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon that was air. Huh, neat. Just got repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Hello, Shikamaru. Wow, Golden Lake is really big. Yeah, say Nick. Why is it called Golden Lake? Hey Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Maybe city boy. We should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Did you just call me a city boy? I can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? Really should have figured to come somewhere. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick? Look. Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags? Well, might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Of dubious value received. Wait. Hey numbnut, I found your tank. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? But why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then, blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So, the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiance gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that. Painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy? And it turns out like this enlargement did. Y'all crazy? A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. I can't turn something like this into the paper. What kind of fool a fool do y'all think I am? The kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in a murder trial. Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Oh. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Oh, whoops. How can y'all be so sure? What, really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge will make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
Take that!
Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. It banged. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but... Here, take it. Shows an empty lake. Take it automatically at 12:24 at 11:50. Bye now. Y'all take care. Have room to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butt into shape. I love the jokes. December 26th boat rental shop. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Oh, it's Polly. December 26th, Caretaker Shack. Meg, that you? Eek! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Wow. Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith. Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of this pasta shop. I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What? You forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly. How you been? Hello. Hello. Ah. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha ha ha. Well, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly. Hee cute. Might have found a new friend. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients snug and warm and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. This fishing pole looks expensive. Wow, he has a television in here too. Wow, there's a lot of various fish in Gold Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who keeps things tidy like that. You're forgetting Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Hey, look a little safe. It's locked. I found a new friend. Yeah, that's cute. A pasta shop? Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes. Tomorrow, we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. But pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg? Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Best pasta's always been made... Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. all the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, you want to ride in one of your boats?" That's why I keep them both out there. Youngsters these days. Darn if I understand them. Look, I don't think I'm ever gonna give a voice to this guy. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to the old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Wah! 1228. Wah! Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? Will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Did that get added? Oh, 61 is the best one. Okay. What happens if I present a bird to him? Now listen here, Keys. Remember that tricolor posse we were talking about? Our rainbow Bolioli. I figured the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it would. It might. Well then. We aren't getting anywhere. Oh, December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right, let's come back later. Be right. Alright, there we go. The recording timestamp didn't continue, so I reset it. Am I seriously stuck having to talk to this guy? What happens if I present him this? Is that a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's a chance to clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the Red Noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg. Yes. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. What was that you wanted to know? Good for you, Zero Rock 182, but I don't care. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? He fell asleep. I keep forgetting double clicking just makes it show up. And so does that! Polly here's my only friend in the world. Seriously, I had to present him his effing bird. I was joking about it earlier. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello, hello, yep. Oh, you know about Gordy? Nope. I said I really don't know. Okay, I finally got it. I had to present to him that enhanced picture, apparently. Yeah, I seen this. You know something about this, Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I've seen it. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose. Since you're taking over the shop and all. Finally. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I had this bang, so I looked outside. Then I had another one. Bang! A little while later, this bolt comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself whiskers, some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Oh, Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Squawk! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Right, finally we're getting somewhere. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gold Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with his current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Oh. Yeah, I figured as much. Robert Hammond. He was the defense attorney in the DL6 incident trial. He's the one who got the sole suspect off the hook. I wonder what Mr. Edgeworth thinks of him. Not much, I'd wager. Damn it. Yeah, that back and forth was an accident, by the way. Where's my move? I have an idea, but I don't think it's gonna work. Nope. Not that. This. What's that, Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop, Parrot. Oh, right, because she mentioned DL6. The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Quack! Don't forget DL6. Quack! Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to the DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Oh no. Well, I don't think this is the day that happens, so that's good. Police Department records room. Wow. It's amazing. Amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I need to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. I was a baby. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that, in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevators and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in that? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. The victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file added to the court record. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay. Okay, this time I'm going to be leaving it here. Oh, we're jumping immediately into the trial. Alright, I'm going to wait for about 10 seconds. Okay, there we go. Alright, if you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Oh, right. That does it for this episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Feel free to comment. My name is Hensley, 845. And until next time, I am out of here. Goodbye.